it's a grand feeling to have you back, and there's no better time than now to dive into the latest coming out of Celtic Park. We've got good news to kick things off, the kind that brings a smile to the face of every Hoops supporter. There's been a wee boost to the club's finances, arriving just in time ahead of a crucial summer transfer window. And as if that weren't enough to stir the soul, we're on the cusp of yet another league title, the 4th on the trot, while still in the hunt for a domestic treble. The energy surrounding the club is bubbling over, and rightly so. There's something special in the air at Paradise, and we're about to unpack it all. Let's start with the fresh headlines that emerged this very morning. According to official, figures shared by UEFA Celtic are set to pocket a significant sum from the release of players for international duty. Now, while some may scoff at the amount as relatively small in the grand scheme of European football, the reality is this financial injection could make all the difference in a league where every penny counts. 13 Scottish clubs have received payments for allowing their players to represent their nations, but Celtic lead the pack by a country mile. To be exact, the boys are set to receive 88,295, a figure that's more than double what the nearest rivals will see. It's nearly £1 million rolling into Celtic Park simply for doing what every top club is expected to do, developing talent good enough for the international stage. It's no secret that releasing players for national team duty isn't without risk. You're sending key men into battle on foreign soil with the ever-present danger of injury fatigue and disruption to club duties. But UEFA's distribution model acknowledges that risk offering clubs a slice of the revenue generated by these international competitions. For Celtic, the reward is particularly sweet. It's a modest windfall that won't sign the next Henrik Larsson perhaps, but could well help with wages fees or even sweeten a deal in the summer window. The breakdown of funds shows a stark contrast in scale across Europe. The English Premier League, as you'd expect, is scooping over $40 million with even the lower rungs of English football, down to the 10th tier, pulling in thousands. Meanwhile, Scotland's Premiership receives just over $2.4 million in total. It's a drop in the ocean compared to what flows through Italy, France, or Germany, but for Scottish football, it matters. That Celtic are taking the lion's share of that limited pot is no small feat. It speaks to the caliber of player we're producing and the consistency with which we contribute to international fixtures, be it Euros Nations League or World Cup qualifiers. To put it plainly, every little edge counts. Whether it's in prize money, European qualification, or funds like this one, Celtic's ability to stay ahead financially is part of what's kept us top domestically. It's also a testament to the infrastructure, the scouting, the development, and the enduring appeal of the club. Let's not forget, these payments aren't just for sending lads to play for Scotland. They apply to all UEFA nations. Whether it's a Dane turning out for Denmark or a Swede for Sweden, Celtic benefit. And this season, like so many before, we've had our fair share of internationals doing the jersey proud. One name from earlier in the campaign that might ring a bell is Alex Varlo. The young left-back, loaned from Barcelona, was with us until January before heading off to Como in Italy. With the return of Kieran Tierney and the arrival of Jeffrey Schlupp, the writing was on the wall for Vale. He was surplus to requirements. At the time, some fans were bemused, suggesting we were letting a gem slip through our fingers. He had promise. Aye, decent technique, good pace, but nothing that suggested he displaced Greg Taylor as first choice. I didn't lose any sleep over it, if I'm honest. Still, he's doing well at Como under the tutelage of none other than Cesc Fabregas. And there's talk now that a Bundesliga side has contacted Barcelona about bringing him in permanently. The price mentioned is around $5 million. There was always a clause in his contract for a permanent transfer, and it looks like others might be moving to activate it. I'll say this, fair play to the lad. He's made the most of his time post-Celtic and didn't let a short stint in Glasgow define him. He's cracked on, proved his worth elsewhere, and now he might just land a move to one of Europe's top leagues. That's football, isn't it? But while that's a nice wee subplot, the real focus this weekend is on what could be a historic achievement. Celtic are a whisker away from sealing the league title once again, and the treble is firmly in our sights. Yet, as predictable as the sunrise, the sniping has started. You've heard it before. It's boring, they say. It's too easy. Aye, right. Every time Celtic stand on the brink of greatness, there's always a chorus trying to pull. It's down trying to tell you that it somehow doesn't count or that it's less meaningful. Today I came across one such piece, and I'll be straight. It left me shaking my head. The headline read, "Sorry, but this will be the most boring treble of all time." That's not analysis. That's not critique. That's someone looking at success and deciding they're tired of it. You can't win, can you? When Celtic falls short, it's a crisis. When they win, everything is supposedly dull. But here's what they never mention. How much effort, resilience, and planning it takes to win one trophy, never mind 3. Ask any manager how easy it is to get a team to perform consistently across all competitions. Ask the fans who travel every week, live and breathe this club what it means. That article went further, questioning how the players could possibly stay motivated with another clean sweep looming. What a question! As if professionalism, pride, and the sheer hunger to win aren't enough. As if these players are going through the motions. These lads know the weight of the shirt they wear. They know what it means to lift trophies at Hampton, to top the table in May, to do it all again while everyone else prays for a slip. And here's the real kicker. No true Celtic fan would ever compare a current manager to the legends of the shoe past. We know who our icons are. We honor them because they earned that status. No current gaffer is being placed on a pedestal beside the greats. But to suggest that fans are bored of success, that's a fantasy. This isn't some manufactured narrative inside Celtic Park. It's a script written by those on the outside desperate to find fault in dominance. So let me say this clearly. Every title, every cup, every clean sheet and comeback matters. They matter because they're hard-earned. They matter because they keep the fire burning. And they matter because for us, the faithful, they're memories. In the making. Let others scoff. Let them write their tired takes. We'll be singing in the stands, lifting scarves to the heavens and dreaming of one more day like this. And now, as the storm of criticism swirls around the club, once again, Celtic just keeps doing what Celtic does, winning. While others fumble about trying to find ways to poke holes in our success, we focus on the next match, the next trophy, the next chapter in a story that's been unfolding for over a century. And it's that history, that unbreakable connection to the generations before us that fuels this relentless pursuit of excellence. The current squad isn't just chasing silverware for themselves. They're carrying the weight of legends walking the same paths that Jock Stein and Billy McNeil once trod, playing for a club whose name still echoes through football's grand halls. This isn't just about collecting medals or making headlines. It's about legacy. Every pass, every goal, every tackle, it all feeds into the culture that's made Celtic the powerhouse it is. And if you're sitting in the stands at Parkhead or watching from across the globe, you feel it in your bones. That roar when the ball hits the net. That pride when the green and white army sings as one. It's not just noise, it's a declaration. We're here, we've always been here, and we're not going anywhere. As we edge toward the weekend, the stakes couldn't be higher, but the pressure feels familiar. That's what happens when you build a winning mentality. This isn't a squad that folds when the lights get bright. It's one that thrives in moments like these. They've been through injuries, tough away days, media noise, and everything in between. And yet here they stand. Top of the league, eyes on the prize, one step away from sealing the title and pushing forward toward a treble that many tried to say wasn't worth celebrating. Let them talk. Let them call it boring. For us, it's beautiful. It's the culmination of years of planning, passion, and persistence. It's a show of consistency in a world where that's becoming increasingly rare. Football, after all, isn't just about surprise or drama. It's about proving you're the best week in and week out. And right now, no one in Scotland does that. Better than Celtic. There's a focus around Lennoxtown that's difficult to describe if you haven't seen it yourself. The players are locked in. The staff are meticulous. The mood is confident, not arrogant. It's the look of a club that knows what's at stake, knows how to get the job done, and refuses to be distracted by noise from the outside. Brendan Rodgers knows this dance all too well. He's lifted titles here before. He understands what it takes to manage egos, injuries, and expectation. And this version of Celtic under his guidance has evolved. More adaptable, more balanced, more mature. It's not always flashy, but it's ruthlessly effective. And as we prepare to head into a match that could see us crowned champions yet again, you can feel the energy building across Glasgow's East End. The pubs are buzzing, the fans are painting banners, scarves are getting tied, voices are getting ready, and there's a sense that history is about to be made once more. For the players, it's 90 minutes. For the fans, it's everything. We've seen seasons come down to one game before. We've lived the heartbreak and the ecstasy. And no matter how many times we've been here, it never gets old. You can talk about form tactics or injuries all you like. At this point in the season, it's about heart. It's about who wants it more. And you'll be hard-pressed to find a group of players with more hunger than the Celtic side. They've faced doubters from day one. They've been told they weren't good enough, that the squad lacked depth, that the magic was gone. And yet here, they are silencing critics the best way possible, by winning football matches. We'll take nothing for granted. That's not how this club operates. But we'll walk into the weekend with our heads high, our hearts full, and our eyes on the prize. And when that final whistle blows, whatever the result, we'll still be singing. Because that's what Celtic means. Win, lose, or draw, this club is more than just results. It's a way of life. So as the team prepares to take that final step toward glory, remember what it's all for. It's for the kids wearing their first hoops kit. It's for the granddads who've seen it all. It's for the memory of the Lisbon Lions, for the magic of the jungle, and for every fan who stood in the rain, the cold, or the heat just to see that badge take the field. It's not just another match. It's Celtic. It's pride. It's legacy. Let them say it's boring. We'll just keep lifting trophies. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. In a move that has taken the football world by surprise, Celtic FC has secured the signing of highly rated forward BOJAN MIOVSKI from the Macedonian Premier League. The deal, which was completed just before the transfer window closed, has sent shockwaves through European football, as Miovski was one of the most sought-after talents in the Balkans this season. Celtic's decision to bring him into their squad signals the club's intent to bolster their attacking options and strengthen their squad for the challenges ahead. Miovski, who has made a name for himself at FK Shkendija, has been a standout performer in the Macedonian League. Known for his sharp finishing, incredible speed, and technical ability, the 23-year-old has caught the eye of numerous clubs across Europe, but Celtic managed to seal the deal. His potential is undeniable, and Celtic supporters are eager to see how he will adapt to life in the Scottish Premiership. For Celtic, this signing comes at a crucial time. The club has been under pressure to maintain its dominance in Scotland, with rivals Rangers continuing to strengthen their squad. The acquisition of Miovski offers a new dimension to Celtic's attacking play, providing them with another versatile option up front. With his ability to play as a central striker or wide forward, Miovski gives manager Ange Postecoglou more flexibility in his tactical approach. Miovski's rise to prominence has been swift. Over the last few seasons, he has impressed with his performances in both domestic and European competitions. His technical qualities and maturity on the pitch have belied his age, and his move to Celtic represents the next step in his promising career. While the Macedonian League is not as high profile as the Scottish Premiership, Miovski's skills and potential are widely recognized, making this move one to watch. The signing is also a reflection of Celtic's growing influence in scouting and developing talent from less traditional markets. The club has been increasingly proactive in looking beyond the conventional talent pools, with Miovski being another example of their commitment to unearthing hidden gems. The forward's move to Celtic could serve as a stepping stone for more players from the Balkans to follow in his footsteps. Celtic fans are understandably excited about the arrival of Miovski, with many hoping that he will have a similar impact to other recent signings who have gone on to become key players. With his youth, energy, and technical flair, Miovski could very well be the player who adds that extra spark to Celtic's attack in the coming season. As Celtic prepares for another intense season of domestic and European action, the arrival of BOJAN MIOVSKI could be the catalyst for a new era of success. It remains to be seen how quickly Miovski can adapt to the Scottish game, but one thing is for certain: Celtic's surprise signing has certainly made a statement, and the football world will be watching closely as he looks to make his mark in the green and white of Celtic. Hello fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.